Hey, good Monday afternoon. I'm meteorologist David Yeomans coming to you live from the First Alert Weather Center. It is a cold and windy day today, and we also have the chance of some rain, especially in Indiana. Winds right now are blowing across the area, but the highest gusts are in places like Kankakee and Waukegan with 20-mile-per-hour winds. The winds actually get even stronger overnight tonight and tomorrow. That keeps the cool air pouring in. It's 56 at Midway, 53 degrees in the Loop, 40s with rain falling in Valparaiso, and this is kind of like a lake effect snow setup, but of course not quite that cold. The water is still relatively warm, 63 in the middle of the southern part of Lake Michigan, with air very cold up high in the sky blowing over the lake. It's actually generating a bit of instability in the atmosphere and some lake effect rain. That's why, no coincidence, the band of rain is set up right down the lake north to south. Winds are blowing the rain right now into northwest Indiana, and it does look mainly or completely dry from Chicago westward, at least through the rest of the daylight hours today. In Indiana, though, it's been kind of a cold, rainy one from Gary to Valparaiso, Michigan City, and other parts of LaPorte County. As these showers move farther from the lake, you lose that instability as you get farther from the warm water, so that's why they kind of decay as they move southward into Newton and Jasper counties. Believe it or not, we could see a brief tornado warning today, and here's why. I'm sure you've heard of water spouts. They're actually most common in our area in autumn when you get these cold air masses blowing down the warm lake. It's a weaker, different version of a tornado that's generally quite short-lived and stays over water, but we have before seen these little water spouts or weak tornadoes move on shore. If that does happen, it can lead to a brief tornado warning and be a danger not only for boaters but also for folks in lakefront communities. Here's where we expect that very slim possibility, along with the higher chance of just some nuisance rain. It's in Indiana for the next several hours as winds are blowing down the lake and blowing the rain away from Chicago. We'll let you know if anything dangerous pops up there, but again, just kind of a cold, rainy day for our friends in Indiana otherwise. Later on this evening, as the winds down the lake start to shift their orientation, we'll still be dry after sunset in Chicago, but overnight, a bit more of a northeasterly wind pushes this band of lake effect rain and maybe a thunderstorm or even a water spout into Illinois. Now tomorrow, it's not raining all day, but it's wetter than today for more of us, especially from Chicago to inland areas. 8 a.m., some scattered rain, a couple rumbles of thunder. During the afternoon, these could be some heavy showers and thunderstorms, and again, a very small risk of a water spout moving onshore onto the Chicago lakefront. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, the winds change their orientation again, moving the lakeshore rain into Indiana. And then tomorrow night, this whole pattern dissipates as the storm system responsible moves away. In lakefront communities, we could get over a half-inch of rain, depending on where you are. So tonight, cold and windy with rain and a few thunderstorms. Lows drop to 41. Tomorrow looks cooler and wetter, especially in Chicago, as the rain shifts our way. 52 degrees with gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. That's it for this live update here from the First Alert Weather Center. Cold, rainy weather continues in Indiana as we're staying dry, at least for the rest of the day in Chicago. We'll be back in about an hour with another update, or sooner if the conditions warrant. Have a great day.